Why, hello everybody. I don't know, that just became a thing. We are covering Izzy and Bunchurru the Gaming Bunny. This is the second Izzy set with the bunny character. There's a third one I don't own. But like we did last week, we did the Tiny 21 one, which I really enjoyed. This is, I just got this in the mail today. This was one of two sets that was bought for me during my Thronathon, Build-a-thon thing over on Twitch. This is another really cool. And like, okay, so I gotta look at this really quick. This is from the last one. Oh no, they didn't give Izzy the sword there. Okay, so this is basically this Dreamzzz series. I've only watched a couple episodes of the show. The show's not grabbed my attention yet, but the Lego sets, I have loved every Dreamzzz set I have put together. They've been fantastic, and I want to put together more. And that's a good thing, you know? Like, I'm finding a lot of fun in this series, and we're going to have fun with it. Now, to show you this. All right, yep, 3 bags, pardon me, 1, 3, and 2. The instruction book is a little bigger than the last one, of course. It's a bigger set. Hopefully, we have space enough on my phone. There is this cool point where I'll be able to choose 2 builds for Bunchurru here. 1, Bunchurru's on a skateboard, and 2, Bunchurru has a jetpack. We'll choose it when we get there. Yeah, it even says, which one will you build? And that's just kind of super cool that I get the option. I like these sets that give me options. I almost did the same mistakes last video. Comes with stickers. I was wondering if it would be stickers. We've all talked about stickers. I know a lot of people talk about the stickers. I thought it was alone until I was watching more content by other people, and I was like, no, like everyone talks about the stickers. So this is another Izzy set. This one actually comes with her space sword and stuff like that, which has me excited. I don't know the show that much. I said I've only watched 2 episodes. I just got introduced to the professor character as his hero form. They just got in the space bus thing or whatever. I only know the things from the sets because who knows? I might want to make an Izzy themed army. I don't know. Oh, cool. It's the whatchamacallit, the hourglass, which is a theme from the show. You know it's already a set when I forget to put a piece on the character. Read the instructions, don't just go on instinct. We chose the smiley face last time. Or the squinty face, so I'm going to choose this face this time. So here's her with the armor. There is a peg in the back of the armor to put stuff on, but her hair covers it. I love her hair, though. I think her hair is one of my favorite character pieces. And then they gave her roller skates, which is super awesome. I actually used to roller skate, so that makes me happy. They gave her quads, which makes me even more happy because I never had rollerblades. I've always just had quads. That actually makes me super happy. Makes me like this minifig more. I think this is one of my favorite minifigs I own. So, okay. Now, I don't know what happens in this point of the story at all, because this is way beyond where I'm at, I'm assuming. Or it might be like the next episode, I just don't know the timeline for it because I haven't finished it yet. But it looks like, you know, they have these cool, like, upgrade power weapons and stuff. Like, look at that sword. That is one of the coolest swords I've ever owned for Lego. I love this minifig. This minifig alone has me wanting to watch the show. If you haven't noticed, I've been trying to be more conscious about using proper English in these videos and whatnot. And I'm never going to judge someone for their English, but I keep on saying gots instead of has. Like, you know, I grew up very country. We'll put it that way. And so sometimes those vocal habits happen. Nothing is wrong with that. Like, I'm just trying to be more, speak better. Because, like, I have I had a serious head injury years ago. So, like, I want to put an effort to keep my speaking skills a little more. I don't know the word. Just don't mind me. So this was the first page so far. It's just a bunch of technical bricks and stuff. I'm assuming this is to set up the body or the head structure for Bunchurru, which is the main build of the set. Like Bunchurru being the focus of the set, we're actually building Bunchurru. But I'm assuming what we're doing right now is building Bunchurru up for her full build or her full setup. Sorry if I'm stumbling through words today. I'm actually having a hard time talking all day. I almost waited on this, but I really wanted to do this. I thought this would be fun to build, and it has been. And like Legos really clear up my mind. And I hope that you guys feel the same, Now, as I mentioned last video, I've been on this obsessive bunny hype lately. And like, so when I saw these two sets, and these were not expensive. I think the one that last video was $10, and this video, oh, there they are. It's like, where did I set them? Okay, we need the heart piece. Oh, this set was like 15, and like someone got them for me on Throne. I always put the Throne in the comments if you guys ever want to help the channel. And there's a bunch of Lego sets on there that I see. It's like, oh, I want to build this. I know I got to stick around a little crooked, but you know what? I'm fine with that. Happy little accidents, Next parts. Purple and then the two gray things going down. Another thing that this has done for me is it made me realize just like how much my eyesight has changed. I still get the whole, you got great eyesight, but everything's blurry for me. I think I'm just really good at noticing details even when they're blurry. I don't know. But my eyesight's been so blurry, I've been having troubles even seeing words lately, which is not a good thing. All right, these are cool pieces. All right. But, take care of your eyes, everybody. Take care of your bodies, Be healthy. I know that's sometimes easier said than done. But what I mean by that is, make sure you take care of yourself as to the best of your ability. Because in the end, good health means better enjoyment. Better. Oops, I built that backwards. Being in good health means that or as best of the health as you can be in, means that you're going to be in a better mental state, physical state, all that. Not to undermine things. I have a lot of health issues and stuff that goes on, and I got to be conscious of myself. So here's the torso, and here's this. I don't know what these pieces are. And I'm sorry if sometimes I'm sounding preachy in these. I really care for all of y'all, I think as a content creator, it's not my job to tell you all how you have to be, but it's my job to be a positive influence in everyone's life. And that's what I want to be as a person, is a positive influence, So I had to look at the other page to see where they were putting that piece. Oh, this is Bunchurru's head. See? Such a cute head. And now we make her ears. But no, like what I'm saying is, if you can do it, you know, take care of yourself, because you know you're precious, you're wonderful, and like in the end, you know, doing stuff like playing with Legos or you know other ways you exercise your mind is all just a means to not only like releasing serotonin and dopamine in your brain, but like it keeps your mind active, it keeps your mind moving. And yes, that's very important. Like, trust me, that is very important. And like, in the end, you know, love yourself. I'm sorry if I'm being sappy today, guys. I know. I know I'm being super sappy, but you know what? Let me be. Let me be sappy for once, you know? I say yes, I'm sappy every single time. I think I have to do that twice, right? Yeah, times two. Oop, almost forgot a step. I think it's fair to say that I'm allowed to be sappy, you know? I'm making Legos and being positive, for crying out loud. Like, it is my prerogative to be a sappy, joyful person. But in the end, like, you know, I think it's very important. And it's one thing I'm learning as I grow older, too. Because, like, I have friends who have worried about me quite a bit, actually. Have worried about me quite a bit and have helped me get to this position in my life where I'm starting to go to the doctor more. I'm starting to actually take care of health issues I was just too scared to. And it's okay to be scared as well, you know, like we all are. But yeah, like my friends have been looking out for me, and that's important. Having a good support system around you too is extremely important. You know? 2 bunny ears. But yeah, I want you all just to know that yes, I love you all. And I find you all so wonderful. And I think that's one thing I'm going to start doing is focusing more on that part of my content eventually. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. It's just reminding you all are wonderful, and I love you all. Put my extra pieces in my extra pieces pile. Opening bag 2. So here's what we got so far. And like, if you want to be negative on this channel, I'm not going to stop you, but don't bring other people down. No one has. No one's made negative comments. The only comments that I get right now, because, you know, I'm still small, I'm still reaching out there. The only comments that, you know, have been pretty positive, but... Alright, so we need sticker. The stickers are the hardest part for me on this, because my hands don't like to work. I don't have super steady hands. Like, I got that very crooked, but this is for a carrot person. So opposite the face, we get this green piece, the 2 leaves. I love that there's a carrot person included in this. There's so many implications with that. Because, you know, I'm making a bunny person, a giant bunny person, and then a carrot person that's being attacked by, you know, you can see just how badly I got that face on there. But it looks like he's looking around. Is that everything? Nope, I got to put the arms on. But yeah, like, I like being very positive. And like, we're going to see it more too. I've been watching some positive channels lately that, are the same way. It reminded me why I do this, Because obviously I'm not doing it for money or anything like that. I do it because I like being a positive influence on people. And I love it when people pay forward and are a positive influence on the next person and the next and the next. All right, so this looks like Bunchurru's friend from the key art. So one thing we talked about last video is there is key art in these, which is super cool. So there's the little carrot dude, and show you the key art. I love this key art. So you can see the carrot dude right there. And of course, Izzy and Bunchurru. So it looks like we're building feats now. I went too far. All right, there we go. But yeah, I felt today was a good day to be super positive because, in all honesty, being positive on my end helps with my mental health. I've been in some pretty dark places lately, and I'm not going to go into detail because this is a happy, fun video, but stuff like this helps me pull myself out of that place. Like being able to talk and chat with you all, talking about positive stuff, those positive vibes. It helps me get out of those mindscapes that I'm in that are really damaging for me. And I feel that that's important. I feel in the end, the whole format I've been doing with these videos, to me, that is how I want to keep it up. There's one piece there. Where is it? Is it that time of video again where we sort? Nope, it's right there. I found it. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I just take a topic and drone on and on about the topic. I'm very... So far, this is the foot. I love this. I'm very ADD, so there's always going to be that for me. I get very focused on one thought. That's not the piece. God, I can't even see this. Oh, that's the piece. But yeah, this has definitely been therapeutic for me. You guys are saving me on therapy. No, I'm going to a psychiatrist and stuff for mental health stuff because I've been caring about my health more. I've been caring about my body more in a positive way. And I want to say, that's been important to me. Interesting. Oh, okay, I see. Sorry, these dark blue pieces are kind of hard for me to see, especially in this low lighting that I have. Which is funny because this is actually where I'm going to be doing my VR stuff. So I'm complaining about low lighting. That's not going to be an issue. I got to change the lights in here. Like the main lighting. Right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights on to get to where I'm at. I need to get some overhead lights. Me and Naz were talking about that. But yeah, there's one of the feet. Cute. Does it want me to do this twice, or is it going to be something different on the other one? Yeah, ×2. Okay. Oh, it's still... All right, it's going to all be the... Got it. But yeah, me and Naz were talking. She came out here. She doesn't come out to the bunkhouse a lot because the stairs aren't that safe. But she came out. We were talking. I had to bring some stuff out here. And I was like, oh, what you think? She's like, it's wonderful. It's just dark. Because I have a... I mean, this thing was built... The bunkhouse itself was built like 50 years ago. This is a really old house. Like an 80, 100-year-old house. That we live in. And then the bunkhouse itself was an addition built years ago, and it's a really cool house. It's a really cool space, the bunkhouse is, but it does get dark in here. Okay, now we gotta go back and do this again, because here's one of the lakes. It's so cool. But yeah, so my wife Naz, she comes out. We're talking because she hasn't seen it since I put the catwalk together, my VR omnidirectional treadmill. We put it together. I put it together, but she helped me carry out here. Then she didn't realize how big it was. She got to see that. But while we're talking, she's like, "Man, it is dark in here." It's like, "Yeah." It's like we need to put like 2 more lights in here. I might actually try to do that. It's like, "Yeah." What I should do is over by the door put a lamp there. So that's the biggest dark section in here. But yeah. Man, we got 2 really cool bunnies putting together today. And the thing is, these are going to come 2 weeks apart. Because as I mentioned before, I filmed these at one point in time. And then release them scheduled, you know. There it is. I am having trouble seeing. I thought about, because a friend of mine got me an ASMR mic. And I was playing around with it. I was like, man, I should use the ASMR mic when I record these. Going forward, I might. We'll see. But it's kind of backwards how I have it set up to where the mic is. We'll see. Going forward, we'll see if I want to use that. But yeah. Kind of was a thought. Because then you could really hear the Lego clicks. But then I couldn't have the AC on. Oh shoot, I missed a piece. Guys, pay attention when you're building Legos. Don't take after me. But yeah. So tell me, you guys, tell me what your favorite Lego theme has been. Not that I've made just period. Like, the Lego has a lot of themes. I'd love to know what themes you guys are into and what ones you'd like to see. Because we'll do more Legos that you guys want to see too, you know. I have to figure out shelving eventually, because I'm starting to run out of shelves, but, you know, we'll figure it out. I don't take these apart. I leave them together. I might eventually take them apart. I don't know. I just really love having Legos around. It's the hearts, not the... I love these hearts. So, all right, one thing I'm liking about the Dreamzzz sets, they're using a lot of Technic pieces, but they're also using a lot of the a lot of the Fantasies pieces. The only reason we don't get the Fantasy sets ever is because, this is a big because, I don't like the minifigs. Like, literally, that's the whole reason you haven't seen me put any together on the channel. I don't like the minifigs for it because they're not regular Lego minifigs. I love the sets. And, like, yeah, the minifigs are more complex. But, man, they take me out of the Lego feel. Yeah, I've complained about this for years. And, like, let's be honest, it's a moot point. The minifigs for them are too dollhouse-ish for me. I think that bothers me, not because I don't like dollhouses. I love dollhouses, but because it's Lego. This is so cool. I love Bunchurru. And I don't know if you guys can see, but there's Izzy next to Bunchurru and the carrot dude. But yeah, like, there's just something I expect with the Lego minifigs, and I think, oh, these are cool. I'm pretty sure these existed before, but like, I rarely see them. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Like, yeah, like, they are better looking too. Like, these ones are really good looking, but for some reason it just feels weird that it's this whole separate building style for the minifigs. And like, I want to build the Wednesday sets because I love the Wednesday show, but like, it just feels so detached because I'm making little fingies. Sorry, I just saw the build. It feels so detached because it's not the same. It's not the same thing. It's not. It's not like this. No, like, this is a cool like girl character. The set is very, girl coded and not the dollhouse kind of build. And like, maybe if you guys give me a good argument for it, because I want to try some of the Elf series. I want to try some of. I would love to do the Wednesday series. It's just the minifigs pull me out of it. But then again, I'm complaining about this, and here I'm looking at the Mario sets. These are so cool. The Mario sets got to me a little bit until I saw the playability. Because like the Sonic sets and the Animal Crossing sets use it's a hand or use, you know, the whatchamacallit. My brain just got completely sidetracked by the bunny's arm. I want to make sure I get this right. Again, I can never get these like properly lined up. Okay, there we go. This one Bunchurru's arms. Bunchurru is so cool. But yeah, like the I lost my thought. But like, I don't know. Maybe I'll give the Elf series a try after this because I gave this a try. I loved it. I gave I really was excited about the Animal Crossing. We've talked about my feelings about third-party Lego and the effects it had on the hobby or third-party IPs. But maybe I'm being too rushing to too much judgment at this point. I don't know. It's just something about it doesn't sit well with me. That like it's something completely separate and non-interactable. Because like, man, all right. So like the fantasies and elves and Wednesday sets and stuff. The parents are buying them for their little girls, and the little girls are going to want to play with their personal other sets or their little brother's sets or whatnot, and interact with them. And in the end, it's going to be different. And again, I might just be being persnickety, being old. It just doesn't have a feel good to me. And if you guys give me a good explanation, like if you guys tell me, hey, these sets are cool, you need to, kind of like look back at it and like look at it because like you're looking at this wrong, very much let me know, because if they are actually really fun, really cool, I'll try them. I'll give them a try. It's just the minifigs are what's throwing me off on them. Bunchurru's other hand. So now we pretty much got the bunny put together. This scene is gigantic. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is cool. Oh. This is her tail. I keep on assuming Bunchurru's a female character. If I'm wrong, let me know. Note to self, put the peg in first. There we go. Bunchurru's tail. I was like, man, what's these extra pieces for? All right, we are on to the last part of the kit. So we've gotten all the stickers used. So this is, all right, so after we make this minifig for the villain, this is where we get to choose how we want to build Bunchurru. I think I want to do the jetpack. Like, the outside of the case shows the skateboard, but the third one, or bunny model, or bunny build has roller skates, so I think I'm going to hold off on the roller or skateboard and do the jetpack just because that's more unique. But the first things first, we got this really cool mini darkness dude, right? This head is so cool. Look at it, look at this, look at this. Oh. The head alone is so cool. Oh, that's the back of the head. The head alone is so cool. Look at it. It's so cute. And we get to make his little weapon that he's trying to corrupt things with. All right, so in lore, I know that these things are like trying to corrupt the Dreamzzz. I'm pretty sure this is after the Nightmare King story, because the Nightmare King's the first one. I know Izzy had a shark that gets stolen by the Nightmare King and corrupted. Oops. I was trying to put that on the wrong way. Lightsaber hilt. Oh my goodness, those cool lightsaber hilts. But in white. Zoopity zoop zoop. And the drainy theme. Can you hold on to this? Oh, holds on to by the lightsaber. Okay. So here's our little villain dude coming to drain like the monsters, or not the monsters, the creatures. Oh, here's a really sad key art here of their friend being drained. Now this is cool. This is what really has me excited. It's like, how are you going to save it? Here is the two versions. We're going to do page 74, which is the jetpack. I think the jetpack looks cooler, in my opinion. Mileage may vary. We might eventually get. Oh, that is a cool skateboard though. We might eventually go for a second one because this is not an expensive set. I've been pleasantly surprised at the cost of these sets for the most part. This was a few I looked at. I was like, I really want this pirate space or pirate airship on a shark thing, and it's like, oh, this is $189. Like, dang it. We almost did a bad word there. Oh, this has some really cool pieces. But I wouldn't mind doing multiple builds of these, like getting, the multiple versions and rebuilding it. or even just building the equipment and using the parts for something else later on, like for a personal build, you know. We'll see. We'll see the plan on that. Because as I said, this isn't super expensive. I could use the parts that I don't use for the part or for the parts bin. We might do a second build version of this. That would be reliant on so many things, though, just to give you guys a heads up. So don't expect that anytime soon. I need these 2 pins, and I need head extendy pins in there somewhere. So like it gives me these really small pins, but what I have to do, oh, there it is. There's these 2 gray pieces I put in here to make the pins fit better. See? But yeah, as I said, we might check out some of the elf sets, especially if you guys let me know you guys like them. Or like fantasy or the like elves fantasy or the Adam's fan, well, not Adam's fan, Wednesday sets. Like, maybe I'll look into that. If you guys are interested, I'll let me know. I just don't personally know because, like as I said, I've always had a theme for the Lego models. I think the Lego minifigs. I think the minifigs are kind of my favorite part, you know. So I look at those minifigs and they kind of throw me off. But then again, I could just be being a curmudgeon, which is very much a possibility. And I was doing this wrong. I mean, I'm sitting here stamping my feet over a set. But, like, I think that'd be cool. Like, checking out. Like, I've been having a lot of fun with this, checking out Lego sets I normally wouldn't do as well. You know, like, oh, I see the Dream sets. I kind of avoided them because I thought, like, oh, the show just didn't catch my interest. But now I'm sitting here, like, building the sets. Huh? I gotta sneeze. Like, I'm building the sets and loving it. It's like, I like Ninjago, but then I don't build a lot of Ninjago sets because I don't have as much fun with the Ninjago sets. Maybe I do, I just forget. So I did have a few I really liked, but Ninjago to me just gets a little too... There's too many sets for Ninjago. Oh, I gotta do that twice, that's right. But yeah, no, so I go through all of this, I think about all of this. It's like, oh, here's the set I like, or the set I don't like, or this theme that I don't know if I would like, so I try it. And more than not, it's been like, oh, hey, I actually do enjoy this theme. Why did it take me so long, you know? Why did I sit here for years and say, like, oh, hey, I'm not going to try this, and let it pass me by? That's happened with a few themes, where I let the theme pass me by because I didn't interact with it. My thumb itches. I'm sorry for this rambling, but I mean, what else am I going to do for like 40 minutes while I put together Legos? I know, like, other channels, they just put them together and get off channel, or they stream the putting together. I'm doing how I like. This is how I like doing it. This is such a cool set. See, so far the jetpack. I'm glad I went jetpack. And it's funny because there's sets that I wish I would have gotten, but at the time I couldn't. Now I'm like looking at it, it's like, man, I really want to do this theme, and it's not available anywhere for less than a couple $100, or you know, like I want to relive this Lego set, and I can't because I can't find a set, you know, or whatnot. And I'm going to say this: those kind of regrets happen. Oh, these are so cool. More prawns. Oh, I'm having a hard time seeing the pieces. Luckily, this is the only two sets I'm doing today because I'm starting to have a hard time seeing everything. All right, so secret about my AC. For some reason, my AC builds up a lot of water. It has a dehumidifier in there. So when my mom got for herself, because she got this one for herself, and then like me and my wife have two others, she got one that was somehow broken. And by broken, I mean it basically was draining water or collecting water way quicker than the other ones. And so she put a tube on it and like put it towards a bucket, and the bucket filled. She didn't like how loud they were, so she gave this one to me for the bunkhouse. And like we have 3 of these for the house, one for out here, then 2 for upstairs where me and my wife stay. And like I love them, but like so this bucket though, it fills up over a couple of hours. Like if I run throughout the day, it fills up. And so before I come out, I always run it a little bit to cool it off out here because there's no insulation in the bunkhouse, which is fine. Like I like a colder temperature. So like when winter comes, I'll just wear long sleeves. I have my bunny hoodie that I get to wear soon because, you know, my friend got it for me. I really love the hoodie. This is cool. Or I'm glad I went with the way I did. Usually I tried to do the one that is like the core build, but this one I had to do the alternate build because jetpack. I like jetpacks a lot. And we are going to put that on our bunny. Your tail has to go down a little bit for this. Not too low though, because it would not look right. There we go. Bunny with a jetpack. So what we might end up doing is I might be eventually get a second Bunchurru just to build the skateboard too, because there is a lot of extra pieces for the skateboard. So we can have both parts made, and then I'll add the other parts to the parts collection. So when I start squadron building or whatnot, I have parts I can use. Or we'll just build both Bunchurrus. We'll see. But yeah, so here's the last key art. This art is so cool. I'm glad they're putting art in there. And then they talk a little bit about the dreams and all that, but yeah. So that's the instruction manual. I keep on calling them rule books, I think. But yeah, so just full set here. You got Bunchurru. You got Izzy with roller skates. You got the little carrot dude. And you got the little bad guy. Let me scoot those back because I did not frame that. Little bad guy. It's not standing up. But yeah, that's what comes in this. This set was like 15 bucks. It might be 20 bucks when not on sale. But like, let's be honest. This was a good set. You're looking at 252 pieces. You're looking at cute little bunny theme. And to compare it to the other bunny and the other Izzy. So these are the two bunnies that we did this video and last video together. Bunchu and Bunchurru. I don't know if they're the same, like evolved or whatnot. We'll see. And then the two Izzies. The Izzy hair is fantastic. I think it's my favorite hair piece in the game, or not the game, in the set. These little monsters are cute. But yeah, very happy with this. We might be doing alternate builds for these. I think that's going to be a common theme amongst the different Dreamzzz sets that have multiple builds. I might end up doing multiple builds of each. Because, like, let's be honest, this is cool. But it'd also be cool to see the skateboards. Now, am I going by 20 of this and build all 20? Probably not. The future has a lot to tell, but let me reach behind me. Just for comparison, because we did this with Animal Crossing where I compared the number of the sets. And I just put him on an extra thing to understand, but so for the 21 builds, this is the brother and sister models for them. I love the space theme on this. But Z-Blob small mech versus Bunchu small build. These are the 21 builds. They're great. Do I don't have the Z-Blob has a medium and large that fits the medium large. This is the large, I think, is for Bunchurru. But there's a Z-Blob mech that's the same size as this. Do I think Dreamzzz is a great set? Yeah. Do I think it has great playability? Yeah, actually. I mean, look at this. I can sit here beep, 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 and have dude corrupting the carrot. I know I have them flying like that. And then them fighting it off, There's swooshability in this, whoosh. Bunchurru has swooshability. They're posable action figure sets. And let's be completely honest, I don't have standy things for them, but these are great minifigs. Would I recommend Dreamzzz to everyone, Lego Dreamzzz? The show, I don't know, it's a bit young, it reads a bit young, and it's a little slow. At least from the first 2 episodes. The sets, these are seriously some of the best Lego sets I've ever had the chance to build. They have been fun. They have been cute. And I am all for Lego doing their own IPs. Maybe I'll just do some Ninjago to show Ninjago. If I get my hands on Chima and Nexo Knights, I might do that to show those. Because when Lego lets itself do non-generic IPs, so even when they let themselves do their own IPs generic, it's amazing. But the non-generic IPs, look at this. Seriously, look how cute this is. How amazing. Look how different between the characters. Because, Izzy's got Bunchurru here, but Z-Blob is the main characters. I will learn his name eventually. But, I mean, look at that. It's wonderfully done. It's a beautiful series. We will be doing more of them in the future. Trust me. But, yeah. 10 out of 10 would suggest. I know I say that every Lego set, but I firmly believe it with every Lego set that these sets are just pure gold. Here we go. We got this little black bar I put both Izzy's on for comparison. All right, that didn't work. I just set them up so I can set them on my displays. But yeah, 10 out of 10. I think this theme really, really does well. And I love the little villain. I love the little cute villain, He is cute. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm rambling now. I hope you all had some fun conversations or have fun with the conversation. I hope to do more Dreamzzz eventually. We'll probably do more other series. This one was Izzy and Bunchurru the Gaming Bunny. Now there's one more bunny version to do. Get Z-Blob off the screen. I haven't been able to get it yet, but It's either the medium or the large set, so I think it's smaller than this one, but I could be wrong. But yeah, we're going to try to get a hold of that because I like this character. But until then, I love you all. Y'all have a good one. Bye.